Hi everybody, it's Diana with Stamping with Die. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Dies Shorts. And I did get my kits in the mail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the new July kits. But then next week I'll actually do them. So I'm just going to share them with you today. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona, so welcome. So during the video premiere, I am in the chat room, so head on over there. That's where I'll be with my friends, and if you are watching the replay, you have a question or a comment, just leave it below. YouTube will let me know, and then I can reach out to you. All right, so let's get started. Also, don't forget that the two-tone cardstock 20% off ends today, the 11th. So don't miss that. I have a bunch coming my way because it is super fun. And I love using it just as a layer. Even if you don't do anything with it, right? Even if you don't tear it or sand it or emboss it. Maybe you just use it as a layer of cardstock on your card. And it just makes it lighter because it's lighter than our cardstock, but it's thicker than designer series paper. So it's just kind of fun, and it is 12 by 12. So if you like to scrapbook, it's great for that as well. So yeah, it's really fun. So don't forget that sale. All right, so I'm gonna adjust my camera for a second so we can get started. So close your eyes for a minute while I get my camera adjusted. Okay, so we have our two kits, and let's start with this one here. Now this is the Halloween one. So this is Sweet and Spooky. And then I already took the cellophane off just to speed that up a little bit. But this, look at these. So these make 12 boxes, kind of bag boxes. And they're like little houses, or there's one with stars and one with pumpkins. You've got dimensionals, and then some pretty stars. Look at those stars. So these are the July online exclusive kits. Look at how pretty those are. Oh my gosh, those are gorgeous. And then depending on how the light hits them, they're like blue or purple. You could see a little yellow. That's pretty cool. Now, like I said, I'm just showing you the kits today, but next week I will actually put them together. So you've got, what are these? Some little clothespins, and then there's like little sticks or something. They look like little sticks with the twine. But look at how fun. So here's one, and they are a good size. Like, look how big these are. And it's got that iridescent, so they're super fun. So you're going to do 4 of each design. Right? I can't even count. Maybe I'm counting wrong. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 5. 1, 2, 3. 5 of each design. So it does 15. I can't even count. All right, so 15. So there's the one box. And then look at this one with the beautiful, the little stars. And then the houses. So these are so cute. No matter what you put in them, they would be so fun. And then you have your little banners and your ghosts that go on there. And then your little tags. And then this is just the chipboard. So isn't that cute? So even if you don't do Halloween, I think it is cute. And we don't get very many trick-or-treaters because we live on the end of a street and we live out in the boonies, I like to say. Although everybody's moving out here, so there are so many houses going up. but we still don't get hardly any trick-or-treaters. All right, and then this is the birthday fancy kit. Now this one, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, you make 12 cards, and these are all different. So they're all different cards. Like, it looks like it's the same, but yeah, this one's got some teacups. But isn't that so cute? So this comes with a Lost Lagoon spot. You've got a block, because this is an all-inclusive. Well, they both are, right? I always say that. But the all-inclusive kits come with a block, because they just assume this could be your very first kit, you know? And you don't have a block. You don't have adhesive. So then it gives you everything. Even if you do, and you like to craft on the go, you could just pop this in your suitcase or your purse or whatever, and you have everything you need, right? All right, so there's that, and then it's got a cute little stamp set, and here's what the stamp set says. Sweetest birthday wishes, let's eat cake, happiest birthday, sending you happy birthday wishes for you, time to celebrate, and wishing you another year as sweet as you. So cute. All right. And then this, you just have that so that you can keep track of what goes with the set. And then you have, let's see, are the envelopes all the same? Yep, the envelopes are all the same. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look how big these dimensionals are. Now I could edit out that sneeze, but you know me, I'm going to forget, and I'm going to be waving my arms. And so I'm just going to go, excuse me, and just leave it in there. All right, look how big these dimensionals are. Oh my gosh. All right, so then these are the little banners that you'll stamp on. And then you have your cards. You've got some gold foil cards. Look at these cute ones with the little polka dots. It looks like cloud cover, but it's probably like Lost Lagoon, just a shade lighter. Let's see here. Coordinating colors, Darling Duckling, Fresh Freesia, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink, Strawberry Slush, and Gold. But this really does look like cloud cover. And then you've got some more little banners. So what I would do, and I will do next week when I do this, this will probably be my Teach Me Tuesdays one. Oh, look how cute these are. It's hard to see the little stripes. And then you have all of your little pieces, your doilies and your cupcakes and your cakes and your macarons and a bowl of cherries, pie, flowers. So fun. And this one's like, do me now. No, I'm doing you later. So there's a little teacup. Look at all these pretty cakes. Here's some more. This would go well with the that birthday DSP, the Wallflower birthday. That's what this is giving me, those vibes. Look how cute these are. And then you have, these are really nice too, right? They're like a square kind of doily. And then you have these as well. So this looks like what, you know, some of the cards are going to get, you know, adhered to, right? And then you have chipboard again. Yeah, then we have our chipboard, and I just keep all my chipboard for other purposes. But these are so cute. So yeah, so I will be doing these kits next week. So Monday will be my Teach Me Tuesdays, and I'll do something different. I mean, my mimeograph Monday, and I'll do, I won't do one of these kits. And then Tuesday, I'll do this one. And then for my die short next week, I'll do the Halloween one. How's that? All right, so let me say, see you later, alligator. I need to adjust my camera there. All right. So yeah, so my mimeograph Monday will be Monday at 3 o'clock, same time, same channel. And I'll do something different. I think I want to play with the new stamp set that has the alpaca and the dachshund, the wiener dog. I think I want to play with that set. And then Tuesday, I'll do the birthday, what was it? The birthday cards. And then for my die shorts, I'll do the Halloween. That's what I think. And so, unless something happens like, oh, but that's what I kind of am planning in my head. So I hope you have a great weekend. And we are totally enjoying our little pool in the backyard. I did go, Tuesdays are my pool adjustment or whatever. So I have a little bottle. I take the water to the pool store, and then they test it, and then they say, oh, you need to do blah, 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 and blah. So Tuesday was a week, since we had done the initial, get the pool ready. So I took it in. They're like, okay, well, you need this and that, and this. So then they gave us stuff, so I did that. And so then today we were in there, and I'm like, oh, I can really tell the difference because we've never had a pool in our life. And so I did notice that when I was in it before, it was, the water was stinging my eyes. And I'm like, oh, I'll have to get goggles or something like that. But now, since we have that stuff adjusted, so now it's not bothering my eyes. I still think I will get the heat rash. I think that has nothing to do with the pool, because I know when we went fishing, I wasn't in a pool and I was getting a bit of heat rash on my belly. So I think it's just because I'm 60-year-old and my belly is not used to the sun in 30 years. So I think I'm just gonna go back to getting a tankini top and hide that 60-year-old belly, and just, no one sees it except Jeff, so he doesn't care if I have a big old white belly. I know, this is TMI. All right, so I'm gonna stop blabbing. You know me, I would bend your ear all day long. So I will say have a great night. I will see you Monday. Have a good weekend. And thanks so much for spending time with me this week. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you Monday. All right. Bye for now.